Hello, beautiful souls. In today's pick a card reading, we are about to focus on a delicate topic. And the topic is it love or is it an obsession? And I know that many of us have been there. I mean, nowadays, with all the social media and all the emotionally unavailable people, getting obsessed is quite easy. And I will try to give you as much clarity as I can with my tarot deck. And I really hope this reading is useful for you and just brings all the insights that you need to know about your connection with this person. I will also check in which direction it is moving because we are in the direction week, as I have mentioned earlier in my videos. So let's proceed towards the reading and find out, is it love or is it an obsession? Alright, let's proceed with the pile picking. This time I will use some crystals in order to help you define which pile attracts you the most. And for the pile picking, just like the last time, I will use the animal spirits because somehow I feel that the animal spirits are more in tune with relationships and connections. So let's see which cards are going to represent the piles. For pile number 1, we have the golden egg. Okay. Let's see which card is going to represent pile number 2. For pile number 2, we have the buffalo. The buffalo came in yesterday's reading as well, which was about the direction in which your connection is moving. Let's see which card is going to represent pile number 3. Alright, we have the wolf for pile number 3. So, like usual, I will give you some time in order to focus into the cards that attract you the most. I will also put some crystals and you will see everything on a bigger screen. It looks like the Italian flag actually. I'm not sure actually. Yeah, that's the Italian flag. So just select either the card or the crystal that attracts you the most. Here we have rose quartz, here we have green aventurine, and here we have red jasper. So either whichever card attracts you the most or whichever stone attracts you the most, pick that pile. Or maybe you can pick both. I mean, you can just select whichever card attracts you, and if there is a stone that attracts you more than the others, you can select that stone as well and just check the messages for both options. But I mean, it's up to you. So I will give you a few seconds in order to decide which card is going to lead you towards a reading. You will see everything on a bigger screen and you will have time to select. You can pause if you need to. So let's proceed towards your reading. Hello there, pal number 1. For those of you who have chosen the golden egg, well, it is interesting enough that the golden egg has a lot to do with the heart chakra. Actually, this is the card that's representing the heart chakra, and it's like a major arcana to the animal spirit deck. And what we have here is rose quartz, which is also something related with the heart chakra. It is related with connections, relationships, and romantic encounters. And also it has a bit soothing effect on all those influences in our romantic lives. So having the golden egg, I feel that here definitely there is some kind of matters of the heart that are involved in this connection. I definitely feel that somebody was really in love with that person, or there was some kind of love there that was strong, and Also, yeah, it just my attention just gets focused on this golden egg, which has yellow color, which is the color of the solar plexus chakra, which has to do with bravery. So I feel just based on this card that here somebody was in love, and that love was very, very strong, and somebody was willing to just overcome mountains and all kind of obstacles in order to be with the person they love. So yeah, I will just put the card here and also put the rose quartz next to the card in order to know that this is your reading, and proceed with the tarot cards in order to see which way we are going to go within this connection that is on your mind, with that person that is on your mind. All right. Let's start with the reshuffling. By the way, if you are hearing any external noises, please ignore it because, yeah, there is always construction going on here and there isn't much I can do. This card wanted to jump. Okay, so I will start one by one. The first question will be, like you see on the title, is it love? The next question will be, is there obsession? And we will see what follows next. So let's start with the first question. Please, Spirit, tell us, is this love between the person who is watching this and the ones that are on their minds? Is this love between the person who is watching this and the one that is on their minds? We have maturity in reverse. We have possibilities. And we have creativity. In the bottom of the deck, we have totality. Okay. This is very interesting, pile number one. So, starting off with the maturity card, the first card that came out to this reading, I feel that within this connection somebody was growing, somebody was obtaining that maturity level that they are supposed to obtain. And since this card came in reverse, actually I feel that here somebody needed to grow up. I just sense that necessity to grow up within this connection. In order to make this work, somebody needed to grow up. And then we have the possibilities card. The other thing that comes to my mind right away with the possibilities card was some kind of necessity to see things from objective perspective, because I get focused on this hope that is flying up high. So not literally, but in figurative speech, somebody needed to see things from up high in order to be a bit more neutral and a bit more objective in regards to this connection. And then we have creativity. With the creativity card, we have Empress. This represents the Empress in the classic tarot. And what I feel from this card, the message that is popping up in my mind right away is that, well, from this creativity card, I definitely feel that somebody really fell for that person. I definitely feel either you or that person fell in love in this connection. And yeah, I just feel that sensation of falling in love that involves music, involves movies, involves all kind of creative activity, trying to express yourself in some kind of creative ways. And this is the energy that I perceive from the creativity, which is represented by the Empress in Tarot. And then we have the totality cards in the bottom of the deck. So even though there are possibilities, there are some kind of stages in order to fall in love. Here I feel that with the totality card, somebody felt that this is a risky and tricky situation, or maybe in general the situation between you and that person was a bit risky and tricky. Because you can see in that totality card that we have people that are acrobats. And this requires for them to be like fully focused, because even the slightest distraction can cause them their lives. So I feel that as a general energy here, your situation with that person was a bit risky. There were certain risks involved within this. Alright, let's clarify the cards that came out and get a bit more fuller picture of this situation of love. Please, Spirit, can you clarify the maturity? We have new vision and the burden. Okay. So I feel that whatever sensation that came to you, or either to that person that is on your mind when you first met on, or when you like fell in love with that person, I think that it triggered a lot of imaginative power in your mind, and it opened up a lot of things that were dormant within you. Because in this new vision card, you can see that we have a human being that is like kneeling down, that is grounded, and I feel a bit more like depressive kind of energy. But once you somehow encountered this person, or you fell in love with this person, I feel that you got all liven up. You just rise up from the ground, and you got all elevated, and I just feel some kind of inspiration that is moving you forward. I feel some kind of vibe and beat that is just moving you forward. This is what I'm sensing from the new vision card. I mean, the card itself is saying new, so something new is coming in your life, and it's helping you to liven up. And it is clarifying the maturity, which wants to indicate that it helps you somehow to grow, but the growth is more internal, because the card is in reverse position. And then we have the burden card in the bottom of the deck in regards with that maturity. I feel that once you realize that you are falling for that person, or, well, I feel like here I'm talking about you, because you are the one who's tuning into this reading. And I feel that you are the one who is asking if this is love or if this is obsession. So if it's the opposite, then it should be the other person. But I will talk to you, and yeah, I will just address you first. So I feel that with all the things that came after you encountered this person, you realize soon enough that this is not something easy to carry on your back. Because with the burden card, you can see that we have a man that is carrying another man and a rooster on top, and is climbing up towards a mountain. So with the burden card, I feel that as elevated you felt from the initial sensation after you encountered this person or fell in love with this person, I feel that soon enough you realize as a general energy that this is not as light and easy as it seems. There are obstacles to be overcome, and I feel that you just realize those obstacles as a general energy. So let's clarify the possibilities. Please, Spirit, can you clarify the possibilities? The outsider, okay, and friendliness. Okay, the friendliness card is Two of Cups in the classic tarot. And we have two cards that are with the number 2, which is related with connections and relationships. All right, well, the message that gets into my mind is that as a general energy, you felt that there is strong connection between you and this person. You felt that there is a very strong bond between each other, because literally here we have two trees that are close to each other, and probably even their roots are mixing up, and their crowns are mixing up, their colors are merging together. So I definitely feel that you felt that you have a very strong connection with this person. It is undeniable. But somehow this connection was not available. I mean, just seeing this outsider card, we have a child that is in front of a door that is locked and it cannot pass. So I feel that somebody within this connection more, I will bet on you, felt that you are left out alone in front of a door and the door doesn't open for you. You felt that there is no access to this person for some reason, and which triggered you to try to find different possibilities or try to look at this connection from a different perspective, which might be the thing that brought you to tarot to start with. But yeah, I feel that for some reason this connection was not available to you, which triggered you to move towards those possibilities, triggered you to try to see things from a different angle, different perspective. All right. Well, probably some of you are curious what is the thing that is not allowing you and why this child is in front of a locked door. So I would just pull one card and see if you are going to get an answer to that question. We have rebirth and experiencing. Okay. So it felt like a closed door because we have the rebirth card and it wants to indicate that something needed to change. Somebody needed to grow and change, to experience metamorphosis. Because in the rebirth card we have a camel, then we have a lion, and then we have a child. So things are moving in a different direction. Things are like changing from an animal that is carrying people throughout the desert. We are becoming a lion who is a wild cat, and then we are becoming a child who is like completely innocent. So with the rebirth card, I feel that this situation needed to change. This situation needed to trigger growth within you. This situation needed to help you transform and just help you start over from a different perspective. And in the bottom, we have the experiencing card. So with the experiencing, I feel that you just had to experience this. You just had to go through this in order to get the experience out of it, and in order to gain some kind of wisdom from this situation. All right. I will take some. I will just just leave that card and clarify the creativity. So please, Spirit, can you clarify the creativity? What do we need to know about the creativity here? Aloneness and the lovers. Okay, the lovers in the bottom of the deck. So indeed, I feel that this was the process of falling in love that produces a lot of creativity within us. And having the lovers, I mean, you can see that we have a giant heart here. This is the first thing that got my attention. And we have people that are like kissing within that heart. So I really feel that there was some kind of overwhelming sensation of love that took you over like a tidal wave and left you in a place where you have no idea where you ended up. And we have the aloneness in order to clarify the creativity, the Empress. The aloneness is related with the Hermit card. So I feel that this falling in love, or this love in general, has put you in some kind of isolation and has helped you to look within, has helped you to find answers within yourself. And with the Lovers cards, indeed I sense some kind of strong feelings, strong desires. Well, up until now, to the question, is this love? I can answer that way. Yes, it is love, but the love seems to be on one side. at least until now, I did not get any confirmation if it's on the other side as well. So what I'm about to do is ask the next question, which is it obsession? And after to clarify that question, I will ask final question, which will be what the person on your mind is actually feeling, in order to know if it's corresponding love or if it's love that, yeah, maybe it's one-sided. So let's move towards the obsession part and then we will clarify this situation. Okay, this card wanted to jump on its own. I will just leave it here, have moment to moment, in order to remind us to take things slowly and just enjoy the moment. So I feel that somebody needs to hear this just to enjoy it every moment of every step you are taking. I will just reshuffle the deck. Alright. So, next question. Please, Spirit, tell us, is this an obsession? Is this connection based on obsessive thoughts, obsessive feelings? The Lovers, Flower in reverse, 3 Celebration. In the bottom of the deck we have Projections. Okay, well, is this obsession? I actually feel that this is not an obsession. I feel that I was going to take cards for that person that is on your mind in order to know how they feel, but we have the Lovers for a second time appearing, and we have another card that is indicating that there is something that is going on the other part as well, not just with you. So shortly, is this obsession? I feel that it might carry some obsessive elements, but at the same time it is not something that is not reciprocating with the other part. So we have the Lovers again, and my eyes immediately fall into that giant heart that is in the card. I feel that there is some kind of love connection and love bond with this person. And we have the Flowering in reverse. So from the Flowering card, I feel that it just wants to indicate that somebody needs to grow, but more internally. Like somebody needs to walk a path that will lead them towards some kind of internal growth, some kind of self-love or self-appreciation, or just clearing all the things that needs to be cleared within yourself, within your soul, within your mind. So this is what I'm feeling from the Flowering card briefly. And next we have the Celebration card, which wants to indicate that we'll just take a look at this card. Well, I feel that within this connection somebody's feeling victorious, to be honest. I feel that somebody doesn't care at all like how things are going to end up, what is going to happen. I feel that somebody is just happy to have this connection in their life. I really feel that somebody has received a lot from this connection, received in terms of emotions, feelings. I just sense that one person in this connection was like brought back to life after they encountered that person. And then we have the projections in the bottom of the deck, which wants to indicate that, well, what I'm hearing as a message is that the souls are together, but the bodies are not. So I feel that what might bring that obsessive element is that you might be feeling some kind of strong soul connection with that person. You might be feeling that your soul is pulling you towards that person. But at the same time, on a physical level, things are not working the same way. maybe on physical level there are obstacles, or maybe there are things in order to be realized either within you or within that person that are not allowing this soul connection to become physical. Alright, let's dig into the cards I just came out and clarify them in order to get more out of them. So please, Spirit, can you clarify the lovers? What we need to know about the lovers? We have traveling, apologies, and in the bottom of the deck we have the ripeness. Okay, so the message that I'm getting from these cards is that in order to achieve that love, in order to like come into union with that person, there needs to be a lot of journey. I mean, there needs to be done a lot of journey. There are a lot of obstacles, and there is path that's leading you towards the light. So I feel that you have long way to go, or either not long way to go, but there are things that need to be overcome in order to reach that path of pure love. And what testifies for this as well is the ripeness, because here we have fruits that are ripe. So I feel that Spirit wants to say to you, in divine timing, when you are both ready, this love is going to flourish. And yeah, the message came quite clear. I'm not going to take any other cards or anything. I will just clarify the next cards. So let's clarify the flowering cards. We have success, and in the bottom of the deck we have postponement. Okay, so the immediate message that I'm getting in my head is that maybe things are a bit postponed, but there is success guaranteed within this. And I'm just focused on this tiger that is walking on a globe. So I feel that you are walking towards your destination within this connection, but there might be some kind of postponements which require growth, which require self-consciousness, self-growth, working on yourself, or just like reaching that ripeness, that moment when you can be in union with this person. I really feel that there is some kind of divine timing that will just allow you and this person to come together, but before that divine timing, there are lessons to be learned and there are obstacles to be overcome. So I feel that there is some kind of success within this story, but there are also delays and postponements. All right. Now let's clarify the celebration cards. We have integration and healing. Okay, this is very interesting. And the healing, I mean, you can distinctively see the heart chakra here. And we have hands that are like bringing Reiki kind of energy in this card. And even in this card, we have someone that is holding yin-yang sign. So with the integrations card, I feel that somebody within this connection, I just got the general message. I will just keep going and just tell you what I feel. So I felt that somebody within this connection is already in celebration mode, or already feels that they are together with that person, even though you might be apart with that person. But deep down, I feel that somebody knows that you are going to end up with this person no matter what. And what confirms this is the integration card, which wants to indicate that here we have yin-yang, here we have two opposite forces that are meant to come together in order to form one whole. So I think that this wants to indicate that there is some kind of pull towards each other, and there is, I mean, it's about time when things are going to be aligned in order for you to be together. And in the bottom of the deck, we have the healing, which wants to indicate that you are both on your individual journey of healing, and you both need to like shake away from all those past experiences, from all those heartaches, because here there is a lot of accent on the heart chakra. And I mean, the golden egg is heart chakra, the rose quartz is representing heart chakra, and here we have the heart chakra as well. So there isn't any other confirmation here. I mean, there needs to be some kind of work done with the heart chakra. There needs to be some kind of healing within the heart chakra. But I don't think it is something that you are like, for example, do some kind of meditation or something that you do just 1 or 2 times and it's done. I feel that it is some kind of process that is going to come on its own. I feel that things are going to clear up on their own, and within the divine timing, everything will fall into place. And what leads me to that is the card that just jumped out accidentally, and I feel that this card has a lot of meaning for this reading, because it came as an advice and it is saying to you, moment to moment, just enjoy every single moment of your life and enjoy every single moment of your growth, because it is leading you towards your destiny. It is leading you towards the best version of yourself. So these are the messages that we have for this reading. Actually, I was planning to take more cards and ask about the feelings of that person, but what I sensed after I asked about the obsession part of this reading was that I think that there are feelings on the other side as well. It's not one-sided. So I don't feel that I need to confirm this with any extra cards. What I'm going to do is actually take some songs and see how they might resonate with your connection. Just to spice it up a bit, I'll take the one that went farthest. We have Avril Lavigne's Skater Boy. So in this song, indeed we are talking about different classes, different social class, different dressing styles and all kind of things. And there is a period of time when everything is changing. So I think that the accent from this song is on some kind of period of time where everything is going to change and everything is going to settle in a different way. Let's take more. We have Keisha, Your Love is My Drug. Okay, so it might not be quite an obsession, but definitely there is strong love. There is, well, the title of this song sounds obsessive enough, so it could be a bit more obsessive, but still, I mean, it just wants to indicate that there are very strong feelings here. Then we have Lady Gaga, Born This Way. Okay, so I feel that this song is, as much as I remember the lyrics of this song, it wants to like underline who you are. It wants to underline that, it wants to underline your identity and just to accept yourself the way you are. And I feel that this is a message for some of you who tuned into this reading. I feel that this song wants to say to you to be proud of yourself and to accept yourself the way you are. Let's take some more. We have Adele, Rolling in the Deep. Okay, so definitely here there are deep feelings and deep emotions and everything feels quite deep. So it's not something superficial, definitely. And the final song is Kelly Clarkson, Since You've Been Gone. Okay, so maybe we are talking about period of separation between you and this person. And the song is accenting on Since You've Been Gone. As much as I remember the lyrics, she was singing Since You've Been Gone, I Can Breathe for the first time. But yeah, I don't know. I actually don't sense that there is like something negative in this connection. I sense that maybe it is a bit more intense, and indeed you might need some time to like detach from it and just breathe in, breathe out, and refresh before you can come back together again. But yeah, this is the energy that I'm feeling, and I don't want to sugarcoat it, but based on tarot and the songs, I'm just saying what I am feeling. So just take the messages as they resonate for your situation and listen to your intuition, because I mean, you can see the cards yourself, and sometimes the cards might indicate message to you that might be like private message, even though the reading is collective. So that was it, pile number one. If you enjoyed it, please don't hesitate to hit the like button in order to help more people find it, and also feel free to subscribe to my channel, because your support is really, really precious for me and it is always welcome. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your attention. Wishing you many, many blessings, and I hope to see you again. Bye. Hello there, pile number two, for those of you who chose the buffalo. Well, from the buffalo itself, I'm feeling a bit trustworthy kind of energy, a bit serene and trustworthy kind of energy. And from the green Aventurine, what I'm feeling is a bit like, again, some kind of soothing energy, because it is related with the heart chakra. It's like this stone wants to soothe your heart. And from the buffalo itself as well, I am sensing a bit like soothing things up, being a bit more gentle, taking things easy, taking things with a step at a time, and not rushing forward. Just listening to your instincts, listening to your senses, and doing what your heart is dictating to you. This is the energy that I'm getting from the buffalo on its own, together with this stone. So I will just place the card here and proceed with the tarot cards. Just like I did with pile number one, first I will ask the question, is this love, just like in the title? And the next question will be, is this an obsession, or does it have obsessive elements? And then we will see how we are going to proceed, if there will be necessity to take extra cards, or we'll see how things are going to go based on the cards that are going to come. I mean, things might change as we go. So we are going to go with the flow and see how it's going to happen. Okay. The cards are mixing together. So I will just reshuffle like this and start right away. Alright, so please, Spirit, is this love between the people who are watching this and the ones that are in their hearts? Is this love between the people who are watching this and the ones that in their minds, actually? We have maturity in reverse. We have laziness. We have innocence. And we have we are the world. Okay. So this is very, very interesting, pile number two. Having the maturity card in reverse, I'll just take a look at this maturity card. Well, for some reason, I'm focused on the face of this person, and this person feels a bit serene, a bit with eyes closed. And yeah, what I'm feeling here is that somebody within this connection had their eyes closed, actually. Somebody was like, it actually feels a bit like part of maturing, part of growing up. And I feel that somebody chose to like close their eyes on things that they didn't wanted to see and just place themselves above those things, which is somehow like, it feels like maturing, like being the grown up and trying to see things from a higher perspective, like compromising and not going deep within details and trying to find flaws within situation or people. Then we have the laziness card. The laziness card, actually I'm feeling a lot of chill energy here. This card is representing the Nine of Cups in traditional tarot, but in this tarot I am just sensing a lot of chill energy. And the question was, is this love? Well, in regards with love, just taking a look at this card, just let me take a better look, maybe more messages are going to pop up in my mind. I'm just focused on this man that is wearing his robe and wearing his slippers and having a drink and not caring. I don't know who that might represent, but I feel that somebody here in this connection is not like putting too much of themselves. They're not putting too much efforts. And this is the main thing that I'm getting from this card. I mean, the Nine of Cups is a very positive card in tarot, but in this tarot, my attention gets focused on this man that is just chilling. This might indicate that either somebody here is like not willing to put efforts and it's relying on universe or relying on some kind of higher power to do the work instead of them, or it might want to indicate also that here we have somebody that is just chilling and just going with the flow and not caring which way the flow is going to take them within this connection. And then we have the Innocence cards. Well, with the Innocence card, we have an old man that is representing the innocence itself, because this old man has gone through a lot of life lessons and experiences and still has managed to keep the purity of a child within himself. So with the Innocence card, I feel that it has something to do with the maturity cards, because I feel that here we have two people that one of you is a bit more like parental figure, while the other one is a bit more like somebody who needs to grow up a bit. That's what I'm feeling from these cards. That's what I'm feeling as an energy. And with the Innocence card, I'm just trying to take a better look and see if messages are going to pop up. Well, I just see different philosophies, different life philosophies here, because I feel that somebody just is willing to take things easy and not somebody that is a bit more taking things easy and not like engaging too much with some kind of heavy energies and just trying to find meaning in simplicity, while the other person is well, I feel the other person is a bit more like adult, like a bit more not scared, but a bit more like engaged in everyday life, in life as work life, as work environments, stressful environments, responsibilities, and stuff like that. And in the bottom of the deck we have the We Are the World card, which wants to indicate that it's just how it goes. This is what I get as a message from this card. It's just how it goes. I mean, the question was, is this love? And the cards that came out, they were not indicating love. They were indicating some kind of differences between you and this person. And also there might be some kind of a bit more passive energy, but we are going to clarify everything. And having the World card, We Are the World card in the bottom of the deck, this is the Ten of Pentacles in classic tarot. And I feel that this wants to indicate that there is diversity. There are different people in the world. Not everybody is the same. So this doesn't mean that if you are different from the person that is on your mind, that you are not meant to be with that person. But having the We Are the World card, I feel that the message that comes to me is that our differences are connecting us. Okay, I will clarify every single card that came out and figure out in which way this is going to lead. And then we are going to proceed with the next question. We have guidance, and in the bottom of the deck we have adventure. By the way, apologies if you are hearing some external voices, I mean not voices but noises, because there is somebody here in the room that is playing on a PlayStation, so you might hear some clicking sounds. I hope they don't distract you. So we have guidance and adventure in the bottom of the deck in regards with maturity. And what gets my attention is that in classic tarot, all these cards are representing Pentacles energy. All these three cards are representing Pentacles energy. And Pentacles energy has a lot to do with earthly energies, with work, with money, with something that is bound to this earth. So having the guidance to clarify the maturity, I feel that here we are talking about a mature person or person with a bit more mature mentality that is receiving guidance and like loosening up a bit, like shaking off those burdens from everyday life, shaking off the stressful environment from work, and just receiving some kind of guidance, like loosening up a bit, not being all that stress, and mature and adult-like person. And what indicates for that as well is the adventure card, because from the adventure card I feel that somebody within this connection was experiencing a lot of new things that they have never experienced before, and this is the general energy of that question of maturity. I feel that somebody within this connection indeed was standing in front of completely new doors and experienced completely new things that they have never experienced before, which somehow broadened their horizons and somehow made them feel a bit more complete and see beyond what they used to see before. Alright, let's clarify the laziness. Please, Spirit, can you clarify the laziness card? We have the Fool and we have Totality. Okay. The Totality is in the bottom of the deck. So I think that these are completely different energies here with the Totality, the Fool, and the laziness. Because the Totality is speaking about situation that you need to focus a lot, you need to be in the moment, you need to be always in the moment, because even a slightest mistake can cost you your life, because you have acrobats here. And this is the general energy. So the general energy wants to indicate somebody or something that needs to be always in the moment. While the cards that came here, the Fool and the Laziness card, I feel that somebody is like living moment to moment. Somebody is jumping to their fate and not not trying to engage themselves with any kind of heavy energies. I feel that somebody within this connection is indeed jumping from moment to moment. Just seeing this Fool, I can imagine that this Fool might be falling from the cliff, but after the Fool falls, he just jumps out and moves to another cliff. I just see it in my mind that this Fool is just jumping from cliff to cliff and doesn't care and carries the purity within themselves. What actually I cannot figure out is how these two cards are going to match with the Totality, because the Totality card is requiring a lot of focus and attention. But I feel that, yeah, my attention gets focused on those hands here on the totality card. Oh, actually, I just got the message. My attention is focused on those hands that are in this card. So I feel that somebody within this connection wants to rely on that person. But I mean, you can see that the hands are not completely held together. They're not catching each other. So as a general energy, I feel that somebody here is expecting the other person to be there for them, while the other person is a bit more like a bit more free-willed, a bit more like adventurous and just jumping from moment to moment, and at the same time a bit more like passive. All right, let's clarify the last card. Please, Spirit, can you clarify the innocence? What we need to know about the innocence card? Receptivity. And in the bottom of the deck we have intensity. Okay. So with the innocence card, I feel that indeed somebody here within this connection is realizing the simple things in life, because we have the receptivity card, which is like receiving information from higher realms, which is like tuning in with spirit and vibrations and feelings. I just need some time to figure out what these three cards mean together, because I'm pretty sure there is some kind of message encoded in these three cards together, but I'm trying to pick it up just by focusing on each one of them one by one. So we have two opposite energies here. We have two opposite energies. We have water and fire. And we have gentle, passive energy. We have energy that is receiving, that is not putting much effort, just receiving, feminine energy. And here with the intensity, we have quite the opposite. We have intense energy, fire energy, active energy that is moving to the left. So I feel that here we have a clash between fire and water. I don't know how it's going to resonate with your astrology signs or with your situation with this person, but I feel that we have somebody that is a bit more active and somebody that is a bit more passive. And the innocence card wants to say that you are both innocent. You both have your ways of life. You both have accepted your ways of living or just existing or being. So you are both innocent. There isn't any reason for you to change that person or for them to change you. You are just who you are and they are who they are. So I feel that this is the main message for these three cards coming together in combination. And to answer the question, is this love? I did not get any confirmation to say that this is love, but I did not get any rejection to say that this is not love. What I get is that there are differences here, differences that need to be in alignment in order to make this work. I will ask first. I will ask about the obsessive elements in this connection, if it's actually an obsession. And after this, I will ask if we still don't have it clearly indicated. I will ask what are the feelings of this person in order to figure out more what is going on within this connection, and are the feelings still there? So let's reshuffle and move towards the obsessive parts of this reading. I will just reshuffle like this. All right. Please, Spirit, can you tell us if this connection is obsessive, if this is just an obsession? Please tell us about the obsessive elements. Is there an obsession here? We have turning in, letting go, politics, and burden. Okay. Interesting energies, pile number 2. Very, very interesting indeed. So the turning in card, let's start with this card. It wants to indicate like retreating within yourself. It wants to indicate somebody in this connection is like maybe somebody is a bit more spiritual and they are meditating most of the time. But what I actually feel is that somebody in this connection is trying to go more within and just let go of all those voices that their mind is whispering to them. And then we are moving towards the letting go card. Well, with the letting go card, what I'm feeling is that indeed there is some kind of let go kind of energy, surrendering to nature, surrendering to the things the way they are, accepting them the way they are, and not obsessing too much. So I don't sense actually that many obsessive elements in this connection either. So I feel that at least for the moment I can say that this is not an obsession, but I cannot 100% say that this is love either. Then we have the politics card, which, well, what I'm getting in my mind is that somebody within this connection has to be like a politician, say the right thing or do the right thing in order to make things be alright, and has to like step on a thin ice. Yeah, this is the main message that I'm getting from the politics card, that somebody needs to be a bit more like political, like dance around the things and just try to find the right words, the right things in order to not mess up. So there is certain amount of fakeness in this. And as a general energy, we have the burden. So with the burden card, I sense the exhaustion of somebody within this connection, because I feel that somebody feels that they are carrying all this on their back and they are heading towards a mountain, which is making their task even harder. Alright, let's clarify the cards that came out and find out more about them. Please, Spirit, can you clarify the turning in cards? What do we need to know about the turning in cards? We have receptivity and we have the mind. Okay. So immediately the messages came to my mind, because I feel that somebody within this connection is trying to like let go of their busy mind, and I mean you can see that the mind here is not pretty at all. So I definitely sense one person in this connection that is more spiritual. I definitely sense one person that is a bit more trying to go with the flow and just like make things smooth, make things a bit more sensual, emotional, and just receive information from higher realms, or just like figure out what the natural course of this is and trying to ignore their mind, because their mind is going to lead them towards those ghosts that we see in this card. Their mind is going to lead them in places where they don't want to be, and their mind is going to turn them in that Frankenstein that we see in this card that has a lot of fragments. So I definitely feel that one person in this connection is like trying to just tune within themselves. And another thing that I'm noticing is that under this card, I think you can see we have the card that says guilt. So maybe somebody in this connection also feels guilty for being a bit more like spiritual and not engaging that much with the physical part of this connection, not being the same way like the other person. Let's check the guilt card, yes. And in the guilt card also there is something that is going on in the mind. So we have somebody that is trying to let go of their thoughts, of their busy mind. Alright, let's check the letting go cards. Please, Spirit, can you clarify the letting go cards? What do we need to know about the letting go cards? Stress and rebirth. Okay, and stress came in reverse. So I really feel that somebody in this connection doesn't want to have any conflict, doesn't want to have any kind of stress in their life, and they are just letting go of that stress. They just want to let go of those tense energies. And again, we have fire and water. We have a lot of water and a lot of fire in this connection. So I feel that here indeed we have opposite energies. And with the stress card in reverse, I feel that somebody just wants to avoid conflicts at any expense. And let's take a better look at the stress card. Although the imagery doesn't speak to me that much from this card, it's just the general message that the stress came in reverse wants to indicate that somebody wants to let go of the tension. You can see how tense this person is. This person is trying to do everything on their own, and there is just a monkey that can pop that balloon and make everything fail. So I feel that somebody within this connection is realizing the pointlessness of trying to juggle everything on their own and trying to do everything on their own and tensing. Then we have the rebirth card, which wants to indicate that somebody from this connection is like transforming. They are becoming better version of themselves, because we have transformation here indicated by the rebirth card. So I feel that again in this connection somebody is letting go of all the negative energies and ascending, growing, transforming. Alright, let's clarify the last card, the politics. Please, Spirit, can you clarify the politics card? What do we need to know about the politics? We have conditioning and compromise. Okay. The message is very clear. We have the card compromise, and I just told you with the politics card that somebody is trying to say the right words, trying to make the right gestures and the right things in order to keep the peace, in order to compromise. So there is a lot of compromise within this connection. And this card, the conditioning, you can obviously see that we have a lion that is dressed up as a sheep and thinks that the lion is a sheep. So I feel that somebody feels conditioned to act in a certain way in order to keep that fake peace or that fake compromise that everything is alright within this connection. Alright, well, pile number 2, the messages were a bit deeper than I expected them to be, and they did not come the way that I thought they would, but just take what resonates, and I'll just take a look at the timer. Okay, the time is advancing. I will just ask one last question then, which will be what actually that person on your mind is feeling towards you. Let's clarify this because at the moment I didn't sense any obsessive energy, so I don't think this is an obsession. But what I sense is also was not love, it was compromising. So please, Spirit, can you clarify what the person on the mind of the ones who are watching is feeling about them? Healing and participation. Okay. So I feel that this person, well, it doesn't say clearly if this person loves you or doesn't love you, but I feel that this person has good feelings about you. I feel a bit more like caring feelings and energy than love. So I feel that definitely this person cares about you and they want you to heal. They want you to heal your heart. I mean, in these hands we have Reiki-like energy. So I feel that this person wants to send you some kind of positive energy and help you heal. And at the bottom we have the participation card, which is the Four of Wands in traditional tarot. And the participation card here just shows that there are four parties that are leading towards one decision or one thing. So I feel that with the participation card, this person just wants to indicate that they want to see you stable, they want to see you in peace within yourself, and they want you to heal your heart and just be in tune with your feelings and emotions. And another thing that just popped in my mind once again, here we have fire and here we have water. Again, fire and water. It keeps coming all the time in this reading. So I'm going to stop here, and before anything else, I have these songs which might resonate with your situation and bring some more clarity. So let's take a look what the songs are going to bring in this reading. We have Avicii and Sandro Cavazza, Without You. Okay, well, in this song, as much as I remember the lyrics, it was like, I gotta learn how to live without you. I gotta, well, in general, just do things without the other person. So this is the energy that this song brings. It's a bit like a goodbye kind of song. Then we have Ariana Grande, The Weeknd, Love Me Harder. So it feels that the love is not as strong as it's supposed to be. So somebody is asking, just love me harder. Love me better, love me harder. Okay, let's check the next song. The next song is Passenger, Let Her Go. And this song has deep philosophical meanings. It wants to say that you should let go someone if you really love them. You should let them go and just wish their happiness, not hold on to them. Just wish them to be happy and let them go if you are not what is meant for them to be happy. And let's check more songs. We have You Too, With or Without You. Well, this could be considered as a breakup song, but also it's a song with an open ending. It is saying with or without you. So, yeah, I feel that this is leading more towards some kind of open ending that is indicating that life is going on with or without this person. Let's take one final song. Britney Spears, Hit Me Baby One More Time. Okay, So with this song, I'm feeling that somebody feels alone on their own and they just need that person to come back in their life, or they just need that person to be in their life in order for them to not feel alone. That's why they're saying, hit me, baby, one more time. All right, well, to conclude it, I know that many of you just want firm answer, and my answer is that is this obsession? No, this is not an obsession. Is this love? No, this is not love either. But what this is some kind of good feelings, because I feel that the person on your mind is not feeling anything bad towards you. On the contrary, they are willing to help you. They are willing to they just want you to get better. They want you to be better, and they want you to heal. This is the energy that I perceived from this reading. I don't know how it's going to resonate for the different situations, but just take what resonates. So if you find it useful, please don't hesitate to hit the like button in order to help more people reach this reading, and also feel free to support my channel, because your support is always welcome and it's very, very precious to me. So that was it. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your attention. Wishing you many, many blessings, and I hope to see you again. Bye. Last but not least, we have the pile number 3, the ones who chose the wolf and the red jasper. Alright, well, what I'm feeling from the wolf is a bit trustworthy energy, but the other thing that I'm feeling from the wolf, the wolf is associated with family, with pack, and all kind of stable things. But when I'm looking at this wolf, I sense that this wolf, for some reason, is ready to run. I don't know why. I just sense that this wolf is ready to jump and run. And the red jasper is stone that is associated with the sacral chakra, which is the chakra that is related with expressing yourself sexually, with fun, with pleasure, with enjoying yourself. So I will just place the wolf here, and then I will place the stone here in order to know that this is your pile, and I will see with the tarot cards which way this is going to go. So first I will just go like it is on the title. First I will ask, is this love? And the next question will be, is this an obsession? And then we will see if there is something that needs to be clarified. So let's get started. I will just reshuffle the deck. All right. So please, Spirit, tell us, is this love between the person who is watching this and the one that is on their mind? Is this love? We have adventure, we have compromise, and we have intensity. In the bottom of the deck we have new vision. Okay. Alright, pile number 3. So, starting off with the adventure card, I feel that whatever this is, it is something new and it is very exciting for you or for the person that is on your mind. I just sense some kind of excitement, and I sense some kind of like energy that you are standing in front of something new and you are not sure which way you are supposed to go or what exactly to do. We have a child in this card, so it might indicate that somebody is curious like a child. Somebody is still growing up and wants to experience this and wants to experience that and just wants to experience things and just try different things. Then we have compromise card, which wants to indicate that somebody here within this connection needed to make peace with something, or they just needed to settle with something that was not quite the thing that they desired. So I feel that somebody needed to compromise. And then moving towards the intensity card. Intensity card wants to indicate some kind of intense movement. But I feel that we are talking about love connection or love feelings. So with the intensity card, what I'm feeling is that we are talking about some kind of intensive feelings that are entering within this connection. Actually, what comes to my mind is that I feel that, just as a general message, I will just tell you what pops up in my mind right away with these cards. I feel that it might have started as some kind of adventure. It might have involved a lot of compromises later, but I feel that whatever has happened, the feelings and that attraction or whatever the thing is, has increased a lot within one of the people that is involved in this connection, and it has caused some kind of intense energy that is a bit close to obsessiveness. This is what I'm feeling. And in the bottom of the deck we have the new vision. The new vision card wants to indicate rising up on your feet, because my focus gets on this man, and then we have the figure of an angel, and we have all those geometrical figures. So as a new vision, I feel that somebody within this connection was quite inspired. I actually sense that falling in love kind of element. Yeah, this is the message that I'm getting. So I feel that it might have started not exactly as love, it might have started as some kind of adventure, it might have involved elements that are compromising, but then somebody fell in love, and then things became a lot more intense. Alright, let's clarify all this and get through it. Please, Spirit, can you clarify the adventure cards? We have existence and we have breakthrough. Okay. Let's take a look how these cards fit together, because at the moment there isn't any message that is popping in my head. What just popped in my head actually was in the existent card we have shooting star. So I feel that somebody was wishing for a partner, somebody was wishing to just get that dream partner, that dream element in their life. And this clarifies the adventure. So I feel that somebody within this connection was a bit more like romantic, that they were just looking for the partner of their life. They were just looking for the one and only. And even though they are not sure who that person is, they just decided to go on an adventure and just check out if this is the person that is meant for them. And then we have that breakthrough element. With the breakthrough cards in the bottom of the deck about the adventure, I feel that, again, what I said, something that started as an adventure came out to be something completely different, because we have the breakthrough. And as a general energy, I feel that somebody came to realize that this is way more than an adventure. Somebody came to realize that this might be your person, which is a bit confusing, but I definitely sense that somebody within this connection got like really not obsessed, but close to obsession kind of feelings. And it did not start this way. It started like something simple, something normal. but something within this connection, I don't know what has happened between you and this person, has caused either you or them to be a little bit more obsessive and experience very intense feelings. And my guess is that whatever that thing is, it has a lot to do with the existence card, because from the existence card, I feel that we are talking about a person who is looking for their soulmate, they are looking for the one and only. And something here might have like given clue to that person that this is the one and only, and that's when the intensity started. And that might be the breakthrough. Alright, let's clarify the compromise, because I'm curious what was the thing that needed to be compromised here. Please, Spirit, can you clarify compromise? What do we need to know about the compromise card? We have creativity and we have patience. Okay. Okay. I'm slowly getting to it. So the messages that are popping up in my head are that for some reason somebody in this connection needed to wait with the patience card, and this is the general energy, and this is the thing that you needed to compromise with, or they needed to compromise with. So it was some kind of period of waiting that made feelings and emotions and everything become a bit more intense. And then we have the creativity cards. Well, with the patience and creativity and compromise together, I feel that the feelings and emotions in this connection were rising and rising, but I think that the other side, either you or the other side, I'm not sure for which side I'm talking, but one of the sides was realizing their feelings and emotions and everything was blossoming, while the other side was not ready for it. And that's why the compromises are appearing, and that's why there was a period of waiting. But that waiting period was not, it was actually not doing favor to one of you, because it was causing all those feelings and emotions to become more intense, and that creativity that was not expressed was actually causing the intensity in this connection. Okay, let's clarify the intensity. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more about the intensity? Politics and silence. Okay. Okay. Here we just got clarity. Things became more intense because somebody was keeping silence. Somebody was I just get in my head emotionally unavailable. They like, it started as some kind of adventure. It started as something quite alright, as something normal. But then one of the sides realized that there are growing feelings for that person, while the other side decided to pull back a bit, and they became a bit more emotionally unavailable. This is what I'm feeling from the silence card. Also, it might indicate that they might be hiding their feelings, they're hiding their emotions, because we have the politics. So they were a bit more tricky, they were a bit more like trying to take some kind of advantage from this situation. But indeed, what I'm getting from the cards is that somebody here pulled back and somebody put a mask, or just try to try to play smart, which caused some kind of obsessive feelings, and thoughts in the other person. Alright, well, I will just pick up all the cards and move towards the obsession part, because I feel that with the last cards that came out, we opened a very good door or window towards the obsession. So we are going to find out more about the nature of the obsessive elements within this connection. So let's keep moving. I will just reshuffle. This was a loud reshuffle. Alright. So, please, Spirit, can you tell us, is this an obsession? What are the obsessive elements within this connection? What are the obsessive elements within this connection? Nothingness in reverse, harmony, intensity, and we have consciousness in the bottom of the deck. Okay, so intensity is coming for a second time, and it's again coming in the very same place where it was before. So it feels like this card never left. So the intensity is just there. So shortly, to answer, is this an obsession? Yes, it has very strong obsessive element, but I feel that this obsessive element was orchestrated by one of the sides in this connection, because one of the sides was represented by the politics card. Somebody played smart, and I feel that purposefully they pulled back their energy. So let's keep going with the cards. We have nothingness in reverse. Well, this card can say a lot, at the same time it can say nothing, because it is nothingness. But the fact that it came in reverse, I feel that somebody was left within this connection like completely blank, without answer, without anything, without like, I feel that somebody completely cut any sort of contact, any sort of communication. I definitely sense the presence of ghosting here. Somebody was ghosted, definitely. This is what I'm feeling from nothingness. And then we have the harmony cards. Well, with the harmony card, I feel that somebody was having a hard time to find back their balance. Somebody was having a hard time to just reach that moment of harmony. And also there is necessity to heal the heart, because yeah, you can see that here those dolphins are rising from the heart. And I feel that this card wants to indicate finding peace within. And then we have the intensity card, which I don't think I need to like clarify. It's just some kind of intense energy that is there, that never leaves, because as you can see, I reshuffled the deck, and the cards just appeared right in the very same place where it was. So the intensity is there, the intensity is very strong. And in the bottom of the deck we have the consciousness, which somehow invites us to like see things from a higher perspective and connect with our consciousness, connect with our not higher self, but maybe even higher self, like trying to be a bit more meditative and trying to resist that intense energy. Alright, let's start clarifying every single card that we have in order to get more out of the cards. So, please Spirit, can you clarify the nothingness in reverse? the miser, and friendliness. Okay. Okay. So I'm pausing because I'm actually receiving messages at the moment just by looking at the cards. That's why I'm just focused. But what I received as a message, I mean, we have the miser, and what my attention gets focused on is the wall that the miser is building. So indeed, somebody built wall within this connection. Somebody completely like isolated themselves and built wall. And in the bottom of the deck, we have the friendliness card, which wants to indicate two trees that belong together. So I feel that somebody within this connection definitely felt that this is your person, definitely felt that this is the one and only, this is the one you belong with. But the other person is building a wall, the other person is holding on to what they have, and there is that nothingness between you and that person. It is quite a delicate situation, I'm not going to lie, and apologies if I sound harsh, but I'm just being honest and just telling what I feel from the energies, and just take what it resonates for your situation. It might not be exactly the way as I say it, but what I'm feeling from the friendliness card is indeed that as a general energy, here somebody wants to be in connection, here somebody wants to be in contact with that person, desire to be in connection, because these two trees are close to each other, and even their roots are like probably bind together. But besides that, here we have somebody that is building a wall and not letting the other person, and it's holding on to their own things and like not allowing the other person see them, or just building a wall. And then we have the nothingness card, which is like trying to keep some kind of empty space, trying to isolate. All right, let's clarify the harmony cards. Please, Spirit, can you clarify the harmony? What do we need to know about the harmony cards? Healing and the master. Okay. So, well, the messages are quite clear. I don't even think there is anything that I need to say. The harmony card wants to indicate that you are on your journey, or the person on your mind. I don't know about which person I'm talking about, because this is the connection between you and them. So either you are one side or they are the other side. So the healing card wants to indicate that there is necessity to heal from this connection, especially the heart chakra. And the master card in the bottom of the deck wants to indicate that after you heal, you are going to realize that you are the master of your heart, and you are the master who can create anything you want. You are the master who can have the love that you desire. But first, you need to heal from this connection, because I feel that this connection somehow has caused you to like surrender your power, like give your power to someone else. And it is not something that happened like by coincidence. It was orchestrated by that person, or yeah, I feel that somebody here did all that they did in a very purposeful way, because we had the politics, and or maybe just that person was not emotionally available, which caused that intensity in this connection. But what I can say here from these cards is that there is huge necessity to get in tune with your heart and to heal your heart in order to realize your own power. with the Master, the cards want to indicate that first you need to heal in order to take back the power that you have given to someone else. Alright, let's clarify the intensity card. Please, Spirit, can you clarify the intensity? What do we need to know about the intensity here? The Fool and Control. Okay. So we have two opposite energies. And yeah, I'm just, again, I'm receiving messages right after I'm looking at the cards. So here the energies are indeed quite intense since the messages are flowing like this in my head. So, well, I feel that this represents two sides. As much as one person here is like the Fool, jumping from place to place, I definitely see this Fool jumping around, not falling, but jumping from these cliffs and just jumping up and down from cliff to cliff, not like falling to anything. The more one person is letting go of control and being carefree, the more the intensity is growing within the other person here, which is producing that obsessive element. And in the bottom of the deck we have the Control card, which wants to indicate that, well, with the Control card I feel that somebody within this connection is having control of this. Somebody within this connection is like wanting to control this in some kind of direction as a general energy, which is causing intensity. If I have to describe this entire reading with one word, it would be intensity. And the energy feels a bit heavy. I don't know if it's going to resonate with your situation. I actually hope it doesn't resonate because it feels a bit heavy. But we have to go through some heavy energies every now and then in order to just find back ourselves and get our power back. So here with the Control card, I feel that actually the message that came to me was that somebody indeed surrendered the control in the hands of someone else. I mean, just take a look at the hands of this person like this. I feel that somebody has given up control to another person in this connection. And yeah, these are the energies that I'm feeling from this reading. I will just take a look at the timer. We still have some time. I don't know if I should. I will just pick up all the cards and ask for advice from Spirit. Just going to reshuffle as well. I definitely feel that I need to take some extra cards for you because in this pile things came a bit more intense than I was expecting. Or maybe for your situation things are not as intense as I described them, but I just felt some kind of intense energy here within the collective. Alright. Please, spirits, is there something that you would like to deliver as a message to the people who are watching this? Experiencing ripeness. In the bottom we have the participation. Okay, I will place the cards like this. Spirit wants to say to you, whatever you are going through within this connection, it is something that you are meant to experience in order to just get the experience out of it, gain wisdom and grow. Because we have the ripeness as well, which wants to indicate that it is process of you growing up. It is process of just of just gaining all the experience that you're supposed to gain and just follow with the natural course of life. I mean, by that I mean we have the participation card in the bottom, which wants to indicate some kind of stability, because this card is indicating Four of Wands. And here we have four parties and they are creating some kind of magic here, which is flowing between them. So I feel that as a general energy, Spirit wants to indicate to you that this is the flow of life. This is something that you needed to experience in order to grow your spirit, in order to grow your soul, in order to just grow up and get the experience out of it. And having the Four of Wands or the participation card, it leads me that you are going to find some kind of stability within this, but it is going to come with the time. Alright, I will just put the cards aside, and just like I did with the other piles, I will take some songs for you as well and see if they are going to resonate with this connection. Charlie Puth and Wiz Khalifa, See You Again. Okay, so I definitely sense from this song that somebody wants to see the other person once again. Maybe you are not seeing each other anymore. Oh, then we have Justin Bieber, Love Yourself. Okay, this is a breakup song, and it is saying love yourself. So I feel that somebody within this connection needs to love themselves more, needs to appreciate themselves more. Gotcha, somebody that I used to know. So it just wants to indicate that somebody that you don't know anymore, or they don't know you anymore. Somebody that is part of the past. All right, let's take more. Emily Sunday, Read All About It. Okay, well, what I'm feeling from this song is indeed gaining experience of this, learning about this and knowing about this, and just embracing everything that comes with it in order to grow. Let's take one final song. Bon Jovi, You Give Love a Bad Name. Okay, so yeah, there isn't much more I can comment on this song. I mean, the song is, the title is clearly indicating what the song is about. As much as I remember the lyrics, it was like, shot through the heart and you're to blame, you give love a bad name. So I feel that here we have somebody that indeed gave love a bad name. And yeah, keep it in mind that this is a collective reading and just take it as it resonates. I know that I might have been brutally honest. Apologies of that if it's like too harsh. I didn't mean it, but I just read all the energies the way they are. So if you find it useful, please don't hesitate to hit the like button in order to help more people discover it. And also feel free to subscribe to my channel, because your support is really precious for me and it is helping me grow. So that was it for today. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your attention. Wishing you many blessings, and I hope to see you again. Bye.